Thank you, Mr Deputy Speaker, for giving me the opportunity to make my maiden speech today. I'd like to thank the Right Honourable Member for Blackpool South for his passionate speech, but also join him in his comments for the Member of North Down. I think a massive congratulations, and also I am sure that your father is extremely proud of your position here and your public service that you will give. I stand here exactly 50 years since my mum came to the UK from Malaysia. She came here for an education and stayed to build a business and raise a family. As I helped in my mum's shop, my parents instilled in me values of community, tolerance and perseverance, something I hope will guide me during my time as an MP. One of my predecessors, Bim Afalami, also proudly shared his story as a child of immigrants in search of a good education and the values that he learnt and we saw that he brought to his role as the MP for Hitchin and Harpenden. It's a real honour to be the first MP for the brand new seat of Harpenden and Berkhamsted. More than just two towns, it is a rich tapestry that fills the northwest corner of Hertfordshire with history, natural beauty, culture and innovation. We're a collection of proud and vibrant communities where you'll find 4 beautiful chalk streams and the Grand Union Canal that tie us together like silver threads. The River Bulbourne runs through Berkhamsted, where the Crown of England surrendered to William the Conqueror in 1066, and its river course would go on to fill the 3 moats of Berkhamsted Castle. The River Gade starts near Little Gaddesden, neighbouring the Ashridge estate, somewhere you may have seen in films and dramas, such as Robin Hood, The Crown, and of course, Bridget Jones's Diary. Members of the House are most welcome to join me locally at the Rex Cinema or pursue one of the largest film collections in the world at the British Film Institute's National Archives. As we swoop across the constituency, the River Vere exits above the ground near the village of Markyate, traversed by the Roman Watling Street and continues through Flamstead and Redbourne. Our final chalk stream, the River Lee, flows through Harpenden and Wheatamstead, a doomsday village that has been home to 2 Prime Ministers. These precious chalk streams have not only witnessed historic events and the lives, hopes and dreams of countless local people, but with only around 200 in the world, are of rare ecological importance, known as England's rainforests. Sadly, however, we've seen their decline, as sewage has been pumped into the waterways, and the River Vere, having finally recovered its flow, has seen over 2,500 hours of sewage discharge this year alone. The same fate goes for the Grand Union Canal, where you can jump out at Tring. Although you may not be able to see the zebras or cassowaries in Tring Park anymore, you can visit them in our Natural History Museum. People in our part of Hertfordshire are proud of our natural landscapes, and I join them in campaigning to protect our environment and tackle the climate crisis. The other side of our local communities blossomed from the Industrial Revolution, which brought another type of silver track, the train lines. And rumour has it that some of the original commuters are still waiting for that rail replacement bus service. Britain initially led the world in railways, but the decline of our public transport feels as if it's gathered pace year on year. Bus services, vital bus services to our towns and rural communities, have been cut by more than half in Hertfordshire in recent years, and that's not to mention the cuts to local authorities, which have impacted other vital services. We're not immune to the health and social care crisis either, as local people struggle to get the care they need, wait weeks to see a GP or cannot find an NHS dentist. Indeed, one of my other predecessors, Mike Penning, who served Hemel Hempstead for 19 years, campaigned tirelessly on healthcare for the area. I aim to continue as that champion to ensure that local people get the healthcare they need and closer to home. Local people have continued the enterprising spirit of the area, which still thrives today, from building e-bikes, distilling gin, creating startups and innovating in agriculture at Rothamsted Research with a thriving agri-tech hub. And indeed, our greatest assets are our local people, open-minded, tolerant, hard-working and compassionate. It is for them that I am here. It is thanks to them that I am here, and I will always put them first. Given the picture often painted of our corner of Hertfordshire, you might think we're solely an affluent commuter area, but this is far from the reality for everyone. So many families, individuals, and local businesses are struggling to make ends meet as bills continue to rise. I remember the struggles my family faced when the economy turned and business got tough. That's why I'm passionate about supporting those local families, tackling inequality, and not just the vital businesses, the local businesses we value today, but also the entrepreneurs and enterprises of tomorrow. Standing here in the most diverse parliament we have ever seen, we have a real opportunity for change. We must act now to rebuild trust in politicians and politics that has sadly been eroded in recent years. For me, that means putting local people first. The people of Harpenden, Berkhamsted, Tring, and our villagers from Longmarston to Jersey Farm, from Ringshaw to Sandridge. And thinking back to where my story began, it is a privilege indeed to be in this place, representing a story that so many others in our country have some share in. My mother came to this country in search of opportunity, and through her own hard work, she found it. Through everything I do here, I want to ensure that same opportunity is available for all who seek it out, and continue to be guided by these values of community, tolerance, and perseverance.